Fish in the Wild West is brought to you by Sandy Point Resort. Experience Sandy Point Resort's year-round lifestyle along the shores of Gull Lake in central Alberta. Tracker Boats, fish the finest. Adventure Destination International. Book your trip of a lifetime with Adventure Destination International and Thompson Camp.
Fish in the Wild West.
Hi, I'm Wes David, host of Fish in the Wild West TV. Today, we're at Sandy Point Resort on Gull Lake in central Alberta. We'll be fishing with Dan Davies, the owner of Big Sky Flies and Jigs. Dan, what are we going to be doing today?
Well, we're going to try some vertical jigging for some walleye with some brand new stuff just released this year.
And I had a good chance to look at this stuff. I'm pretty excited to use it. This lake is amazing for jigging walleye, whether you're cast out and jig back to the boat or vertical jigging.
Yeah, we'll try vertical jigging. We'll try pitching a little bit in the shallows.
Let's get on the water instead of standing here talking about it.
Excellent. Yeah, I got a bunch of weeds and stuff coming up from the bottom.
So do I, yeah. Stirring things up. You need a hand with the net?
Yes, please. I think it's a little better fish again. Oh, it looks like a really nice fish.
It looks good.
Looks good. Ready?
Oh,
Get
yeah.
him.
That's a beauty.
Excellent.
Look at that big sky.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a beautiful fish.
Yeah, they're beautiful fish in here. Let him go.
There he is. Come on, Dan, go for four in a row. Four
Trying.
double headers in a row.
Real slow.
Yeah, that still counts.
Take your time.
What we're doing, like on both sides, Dan and I, you'll see from the earlier footage where the wind was calm, lake was calm. The wind has come up. This is a better fish. The wind has come up. We stayed on the spot, but we've casted with the wind and haven't picked up any. We've casted against the wind and drug it back, and we've had 3 double headers. We've caught several fish. I don't want to move the boat because the fishing's too good to see if there's a channel up there or what, but just little things like that, pay attention to. Cast into the wind, might it make all the difference in the world as opposed to against the wind. Well, Dan, your jigs are amazing. And he just had that right in his mouth, right in the top lip where it's supposed to be. I just caught a pike last cast, now a walleye, and it's just amazing fishing. Awesome. We have the, again, we're here on Gull Lake, staying in the Sandy Point Resort, and tomorrow is the tracker boat demo days. So there's a variety of different tracker nitro boats here and pontoon boats to test. There we go. For the local that's tested, you know, people are looking for a boat. And Al, the manager of Bass Pro, is coming tonight to do a little fishing, and I know exactly where I'm bringing them. Right to this, already marked on the Hummingbird. Oh, beauty. Get him out of the net here. Just like that. Get him back in the water. Away he goes. Oh. So we talked earlier about casting into the wind or against the wind, and sometimes you got to change things up. I made several casts there and I didn't have a bite, so I actually casted with the wind to the back of the boat, and first cast set the hook on one. And that's, sometimes you make changes with your tackle, sometimes you make changes with your casts, your retrieves, and really fan cast your area. So there's a lot of different things to pay attention to when the bite's been on and it turns off. Try a couple other things before you change your hook. There he is. Man, I could do this all day long. Matter of fact, I think we should. Great walleye. Hold your horses. We'll be right back. Closed captioning is brought to you by Sandy Point Resort. Experience Sandy Point Resort's year-round lifestyle along the shores of Gull Lake in central Alberta. Oh, there he goes. He was right here at the boat. He followed it in for a ways. This is a...
Would you like the net?
This is a hog too. Holy cow. Oh, it's okay, Dan. Just keep fishing.
Well, I'm trying to get another one for you.
Oh. This is a... When they make you strain to lift them in the net, you know they're good. He's got that big scud right at the top of the lip. Just inside his mouth there. And he hit it right here at the boat. Get him back in the water. Yeah, they got a lot of spunk. He splashed me for just to say goodbye. There. He took seconds to come up. He was right here. I set the hook and he comes straight up. Now look at the weeds on him. We're fishing a weed bed here.
Double header, Wes.
You got him?
Sure do.
And a lot of people, you know, I talk about it in seminars and stuff, how much time walleye spend in the weeds. I might be able to get him without the net. If you need the net, Dan, go ahead. Okay. And it's just proving it here. Like, we're literally fishing a weed bed. And these are some big walleye. And the thing is, if the bait fish are in the weeds and using the weeds, so will the walleye. They'll just follow the bait fish. He was literally straight down. You can see the weeds floating on the surface, and we're surrounded with weeds. We're just punching our big skies in through the weeds into the pockets, and we're actually dragging them. We're doing a variety of different things, but they're all throughout here in the weed beds. I don't even know how many fish we've caught, and you may notice that the wind has really come up, so if you're getting a wee bit seasick watching the show, we apologize, but the fishing is just too good to go in. We're catching quality fish, double headers of quality fish, and they're still here. They're still biting. I just checked the clock. It's a little after 11 o'clock. The sun is up. It's nice. It's just windy. But when the fishing is this good, you can't go in.
Another one, Wes.
Okay.
Feels like a real fish too.
Good one?
Yeah, it's a good one.
Excellent. Let me know when you're close and I'll help you with the net. I'm gonna go for a double header.
Help me hand it to me, you mean?
Hand you the net?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, you said it's a good fish. I want to see it.
Oh, okay.
Oh. There's one there. You're on your own, Dan.
Uh-oh.
When you need help netting, it's behind you.
Thanks.
Oh. Just keep my balance here with the waves. You got a good one there. I don't need the net.
Yeah, I have a good one.
And he tore that minnow up. Variety of different age groups here for sure.
There, he spit out the cyclone. We're going to take it out.
So on this side of the boat, I'm just guessing I caught probably a 2-year-old. This here's probably 5 to 6. And they're all here in the same area. And I mean, that's showing just in this here. Go ahead, put them back in then.
Back in.
Just in this here, we're showing 2 different age classes of walleye. And that's a great fishery.
Conservation Corner is brought to you by Hollis Wealth, aligning your financial future so you can spend more time outdoors.
This week we're at the Calgary Boat and Outdoors Show in Calgary, but we go to several outdoor shows throughout North America. And along with all the beautiful boats, taxidermy, one thing that's often overlooked is your local hunting and fishing clubs. If you, one person, or your family want to make a difference in the outdoors, join your local hunting and fishing clubs and make your voice heard for every sportsman around the world. That's this week's Conservation Talk on Fish in the Wild West TV. This segment has been brought to you by Len Thompson and Northern King Lures. This segment is brought to you by Big Sky Flies and Jigs and Tourism Saskatchewan. Quality fish almost every cast. Quality walleye almost every cast. Nice breeze. Water's a little rough, just come up, but still beautiful day out.
Fish on. You're attracting him for me, Wes. Thank you. You bring him in.
Oh, I got mine here. He followed it. He hit it twice and followed it back and took it a third time. You got one on that side. That's, I don't know how many fish we've caught. And again, fishing's not always this good. There's been lots of times we've had to work our tail off just to get a bite. But today, I can't tell you how many fish we've caught or how many multiple double headers we've had. It's just, it's an incredible fishery. Quality fish, non-stop action. How you making out, Dan? You need the net?
Already in, bud.
Oh, that's a beauty.
I'll let this one go. Get him back in the water.
Dan had a monster on that side, and I got the kids out of the way.
Thank you.
Gone. Holy cow! Look at, I'm not kidding you. I haven't even baited my Big Sky. Dan's got one on.
Got a bait quicker there, Wes.
No kidding. What do golfers have? Caddies. We need bait caddies.
That's right, they can have a rod ready for us.
That looked good. I just saw his flash. He looked good.
It's amazing how white and
Oh
shiny.
yeah, he's a big fish. These tracker boats are so comfortable to fish out of, eh? Like, they're comfortable, stable.
Oh, there's got to be 2-foot waves, and you're not falling over. You're nice and comfy. Lots of room.
Yeah, this is
Another nice fish.
Like, they're long. Absolutely, they're long-bodied fish, but how thick they are. They got shoulders on them. That's wow. Being time I'm putting it back, that's my fish.
We'll split it 50-50.
That's the second cast. It's funny, eh, Dan, how them younger walleye go through and we'll catch 5 or 6 of those, and then all of a sudden their mums and dads will come back through and we'll catch 5 or 6 of those. Kind of goes in spurts.
They're definitely schooling, for sure.
These are your spawners. You want to take care of them. She won't let go of that Big Sky. Like, those are great fish. Like, great fish. Excellent. I want a quick picture.
different direction this time too.
Yeah, I cast it out the back, yeah. And that's all I'm doing is just fan casting, and I'm picking up, wherever I pick one up, there's usually 3 or 4 there. And you can cast right back on top of them and pick them up. Oh. Jig just falls out of him. Nice guy. Now I bet you if I cast back there, I'll pick up his twin brother and be the same size and within a foot or two of the same area.
This Gear Talk is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops. Your adventure starts here.
I hope it's never happened to you, but if it ever does, breaking down on the water with a prop issue is something nobody wants to experience. Having to row or bring yourself in with your trolling motor is not a fun experience, especially in rough water. I always carry a spare prop on my boat and the tools I need to change it out. I can pull up to shore, get in the water, and change a prop out, which is a little better experience than having to row or troll in to shore, and who knows how far you may be. A simple spare prop carried in your boat and the tools to change it make all the difference in the world.
Hold your horses. We'll be right back. This segment is brought to you by Wild Guide Magazine and Rock Guard.
Another one there, Wes.
Is it like the 75 others?
It may be. It's been a very productive day. That's
No kidding. You want a net?
No, that's fine.
Oh, that's only like 3 pounds. You can handle that one.
Yeah. Another nice fish. Cyclone is there. They're just crushing those cyclones today.
2.5 pounder, or what is it?
Double heather west.
Yeah.
Each side of the boat, different directions.
Is that right?
Yeah, we got them
Yeah.
coming and going.
I casted pretty much over the motor. We're surrounded.
We are surrounded.
That's that definitely is the most double headers I've ever had in 3 or 4 hours of fishing.
Don't worry. Remember I said I'd get his big brothers?
One side of the boat, other side of the boat.
Which side do you want to be on?
Wherever I'm catching.
That's right. It's amazing. Hear the drag work, Wes? Sure
Every
important to
time I
have it
turn
set,
around, you got a fish on. I'm not even helping you anymore. That's there. Big,
No.
but nice.
Nice fish, nice healthy fishery.
Oh. Wow, that took 3 casts. Midday, this feels like a good fish too. They've all been great fish. They're super quality. But there's nothing better when you're fighting walleye and the line, you hear your reel go off. This is like one man guiding. Big Sky jigs have been just performing like crazy this morning here at Gull Lake at Sandy Point Resort. This is just one of the average fish. We've been catching some real big ones and we've been catching some small ones, but it's sure showing a healthy fishery. There he goes. This is maybe I got lucky and the big ones moved to my side of the boat now. Just take your time with them. Let them, you can overplay them, but you want to play them out enough that they don't rough themselves up in the net or in the boat. You can hear the wind just whistle on that line. There he is. We have definitely had an amazing day on the water. Get him out here, show the camera. Yep. Just been an incredible day. I think I'm ready for some lunch at the resort. Well, we're about to close the show. We're gonna go into Sandy Point Resort, have some lunch. But Dan, we've had an amazing day of fishing here on Gull Lake. Your jigs speak for themselves. I don't think I've ever hooked into so many walleye in such a short time. We've had several double headers, and I believe it's all to the Big Sky jigs. Thanks for joining us on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for your support with the show. I'm your host, Wes David, of Fish in the Wild West TV. We'll see you next week. Okay.
I'll be able to get them.
There's one. Yeah, there you are. Beautiful. Love when they're all flared up. That's got to be a blooper on the show.
Floor's getting a little wet from catching fish.